Okay, till now we have discussed a lot of different Hadoop tools, HDFS, MapReduce, Hive, Pig, Scoop, Flume. So we have discussed uh, different tools in the Hadoop ecosystem tools, and each tool have the different purpose. So till now, uh, whatever the operations we perform, we are doing mostly manually. Manually means, so we are going to command prompt and we are running the HFS commands. So we are going to Hive prompt, so we are running the Hive queries. Similarly, Scoop also we are going to Scoop and we are running the Scoop. So this is for practicing, it will be good. But if you want to do automation, if you want to do in practically, we need to automate. So continue daily, we will get the data. So we need to run the any HFS commands, or if you want to run the any MapReduce jobs daily, same program if you want to run daily, or same Hive queries if you want to run daily, or if you want to define any flow for the your our business logic, our project. So how we can do it? So by using Oozie, in Hadoop we have one tool called Oozie. So by using Oozie, we can define the workflow and we can execute, and also we can schedule the workflow. So workflow means we will define the flow of the jobs. So first I will load the data into a particular HDFS directory. From that directory, I can perform MapReduce job, or I can perform the uh, any Hive queries or Pig script I can run it. So similar way, like that I can define the flow and I can execute the flow. So similarly, if you want to get data from Scoop and that data you need to move to Hive tables, then if you want to write any Hive script, Hive queries are analyzing the data. So like this we can define the flow and we can execute. So if you want to automate the whatever the operations if you want to perform, so we can write in the workflow and we can schedule the, if you want to schedule, we can schedule also daily if you want to run morning and evening, or weekly once if you want to run. So that schedule also we can do it by using Oozie. So Oozie is the workflow scheduler for the Hadoop. So we can workflow jobs are the direct acyclic graphs of actions. We have the different actions will be there in the Oozie, and also we'll have the different kinds of jobs, workflow jobs, coordinator jobs, bundle jobs. We can have different jobs. So next slides I will show what are the different jobs. So Oozie, what kind of jobs we can schedule? Oozie is integrated with the rest of the Hadoop stack, supporting the types of Hadoop jobs. So we can schedule the different kind of jobs. So Java also we can do it. MapReduce we can do it. Uh, MapReduce, Pig, Hive, Scoop, and dist.cp, and shell script also we can schedule. So these are the different jobs we can define in the workflow schedule. We can define. Coming to main features of the Oozie, so we can execute and monitor workflows in Hadoop, and periodic scheduling of workflows also we can do it. Trigger execution by data availability. Suppose if I loaded the data into HDFS, or if I loaded the data from Scoop to HDFS, so whether it is loaded properly, suppose if the data is availability, then only we can perform the any MapReduce or Hive also we can do it. And we will have the UI also will be there, user interface also will be there. So we can execute a number of jobs we can run on the by using Oozie we can see it. So this is the workflow. Like this, we'll have the workflow. So we'll have the different nodes. So I will tell what are the start and join, decision, and we'll see in next slide. Okay, Oozie workflow nodes. These are the control flow. So in our Oozie workflow, we'll have the control flow and action. So control flow nodes, we'll have the start, end, the kill, and the decision, fork or join. So these are the control flow nodes. Action nodes are the either MapReduce, Pig, HDFS, sub workflow, or Java, or Shell. So these are the action nodes. Control flow nodes are the start, end, kill, decision, or fork or join. These are the uh, control flow nodes. Coming to this workflow, this is the sample workflow. Here start and end will be there. Like this we can define the workflow. First any Java program if you want we can write it. Fork means same whatever the output coming from the first action we can split as a two actions, and after that we can join. So here I have split it as a MapReduce job and big job. So from whatever the output is coming from join, so I can perform any decision whether the data is availability. So by using that one, I can execute the other jobs also. I can execute. Finally, I can perform any HDFS operation, and whatever the output, if everything is goes, you can end the we can end the data. This is the example. So start, we can define any map ready job, we can define, and end. If any error is there, we can kill the job. So this is the sample workflow. So where we will write these workflows, we will write in the XML file. That name we will call it as a workflow.xml file. So this file we will define the, for each action we'll have the different syntax. So for HDFS command, for MapReduce job, for hide, for ping. So we'll have the different syntax for defining the nodes. So this is the workflow like this. It will be the workflow. So what are the nodes? Control flow nodes like will be like this. Start to word count. This is the starting workflow. Start node. This node we will define the name word count. This name is the action name we need to give. So action name is word count. So what kind of action is we are going to perform MapReduce. So in MapReduce, I will tell the what are the job tracker and what is the name node I need to define. Then I need to perform what is the input directory, what is the output directory for the MapReduce, and I need to define the MapReduce. What is the mapper class, what is the reducer class, that also I need to define. So those properties also will be there. I will next slides I will show. So like this we will define the MapReduce action. So then if it is okay, it will go to the end node. If it is the any error is there, we can kill the job. Like this we will define the flow. These are the two workflow nodes we have discussed, control flow and actions. So if you want to run Oozie workflow, what are the things we will have in the directory, HDFS directory? We need to define the workflow.xml, and if we have any configuration, conf.default.xml, and what are the lib files we need, any jars or any other files we need, we will put in the lib. If any script files is there, we'll put any big scripts or hive queries script also if you want, we can put. So like this, for Oozie workflow project, we need to define the workflow.xml, and also one more file will be the job.properties. So what are the parameters if we want to initialize? We will specify the job.properties. So that file also I will show it. What are the files we will have? I will show those also. Like this, we can put any data. Uh, Workflow.job parameters. So in job.properties, we will define the this is the workflow application part. What is this? I will tell while explaining the code. I will tell you. And what is the input directory? What is the output directory? We'll specify in the job.properties. These things we will these variables we can use in the workflow.xml. I will show these things also. So how we can run the job? So if you want to run the job, whatever the things we specified in the workflow.xml, we need to run like this: Oozie space job space hyphen run. Like this we need to run. We'll have the different some other command start kill. I will show that commands also. How we can submit the Oozie job to Oozie workflow. How we can run it. How we can kill the Oozie job. I will show. Okay, this is about how we can define the workflow.xml, job.configuration, and the how we can run. So next I will show the one example how we can define where we define how we can run the Oozie job. I will show. Before going to that one, I will tell some more details about the Oozie. So these what is Oozie? So these are the some other points about the Oozie. We can scalable and we can run on the different machines. We can run it. So these are the different types of jobs in Oozie. We have the different jobs: Oozie workflow jobs, Oozie workflow jobs, Oozie coordinator jobs, Oozie bundle jobs. Workflow jobs are the normal jobs. We can define one action or multiple actions. We can define workflow. Coordinator jobs means we will trigger based on the data availability, based on the date and time. We will trigger the coordinator jobs. And bundle jobs are the different coordinator jobs we can manage as a single job. That is the bundle jobs. So these are the different workflows. So if you want to if you want to define simple workflow, we can define and we can run it. If you want to schedule, we can schedule it based on date and time, or based on data availability. We can schedule that job. We will call it as coordinator jobs. So bundle jobs are the more than one coordinator job. If you want to run as a single job, then we can the jobs are the bundle jobs. So these are the some other points. Bundle job can have one to many coordinator jobs. Coordinator job can be one to many workflows. Oozie workflow can have zero or many work subflows, or one to many actions we can have in Oozie workflow. So these are the different Oozie terminology: action, workflow. Action is nothing but execution or completion task. So these are the MapReduce job, big job, or shell command. So workflow is the collection of actions arranged in a control dependency tag, direct acyclic graph. So workflow definition. So we'll define the what are the actions in this. We'll define the workflow. So workflow definition language, workflow job, workflow engine, a system that executes workflow jobs are the workflow engine. So how the architecture will be there? We have the Oozie client, Oozie server. So whatever the client, so whatever the workflow.xml we will write and we'll submit through Oozie client. So that will submit to Oozie server. It will run as a Hadoop cluster. It will run as a MapReduce jobs. So whether it will be HDFS commands or MapReduce job, Hive, so it will run on the Hadoop cluster. So these are the actions, controls, workflow. So this is the description about the different control nodes. What start control node do, what end control node, what kill control node. So these are the description about the different controls. So start node, what it will do in the entry point, end control is the end point for the action. So kill means it will kill the intermediate, middle. If you want, if you got any errors, we can kill it. Decision node means if you want to perform any if conditions or if data is there, or if you want to provide any decision kind of things, you can provide the decision node. So fork and join something we can split as a different jobs, different workflows. Then it will call it as a fork. And if you want to merge two workflows, we can perform the join. This is the some example. So how the workflow is we start, move files from in HDFS. And if you want to errors, we can notify success and notify failure. Here also, if you want, we can configure emails also. Suppose if you want to, while running, if any job is failed, so if you want to configure SMTP mails also, server, and we can configure your mail IDs, and we can, if it is success, we can send the success mail. If it is errors, we can send the uh, notification failure as a email failed, job is failed, like that. We can send the mail alerts also. We can send it. So this is how we can define the workflow. So like this, start node. So we'll start to whatever the action is there. So this is the how we can specify the HDFS action. So FS and whatever the make directly move. So like this we can specify. And if it is okay, we can move to the send email success, send email kill. So we can configure email to which email we need to send. What are the things we need to send? So body, content, what is content of the email? So like this we can configure. So this is the, if you want to automate any projects or if you want to schedule the different jobs, if you want to define the workflow, this Oozie is very good tool. So instead of running manually everything, if you want to define the flow and if you want to run, so then Oozie is the, we can, by using Oozie we can schedule. I will show how we can run the simple one example. I will show how we can run Oozie job where we can see the whether it is running status of the Oozie job. I will show. I'm going to show in the this examples in the Cloudera. So instead of our own VM, so I'm going to show in the Cloudera. So in Cloudera we already having the Oozie. So if it is already, if you started the this Cloudera VM machine, so automatically this Oozie will start. So once Oozie start, so we can execute the example. We can practice the example. We have the different examples. I will show one example how we can run it. Before going to start, you can check whether the Oozie is running or not. We can check it. So Oozie is running. So then we can execute whatever the things we want. We can execute. Okay. So if you want to practice, Oozie in Cloudera, Oozie will have the examples. So this is the path user share talk, and this is the example. So I will share this link also if you want. I will share how we need to proceed in the Cloudera. I will send the where it is there. I will send the comments also. I will send. So here in this example, Oozie examples, we have the different examples. First, I will go with the HDFS Hadoop. First, basic example we'll go through. So like this, we'll have the different files, job.properties, lib, and workflow.xml. So first we'll go through job.properties. Job.properties, what we'll have means we will define the what is we will these are the variables. What are the variables we are going to use in the workflow.xml every time instead of specifying the value. So we will use we will define the variables, and we will use these variables in the workflow.xml. So here I am defining the name node, job tracker, and whatever the other paths. So this is the Oozie project root path. And one more thing, this is the important thing. So whatever the things, if you want to run, so if you want to run any Oozie workflow, so all these things we need to copy to the one HDFS. We need to copy to one HDFS path. That path here we need to specify. This is the workflow application path. So whatever the job.properties workflow.xml now I am showing. So those things we need to copy to one path. So that path we need to specify. This workflow application path I will show in the HDFS. So if you want to specify any other parameters or the variables, we can specify what is the input directory path and what is the make directory path. And if you want to specify any input directory path, output directory path, if you want to specify, we can specify. Input directory path and destination directory path. These different path, if you want to specify, we can specify. So what are the parameters or what are the variables we are going to use in the workflow.xml? We can specify the variables and we can use it. So like this, the workflow.xml will be there. So what are the I have shown earlier. So the start node, action. So all these things we will specify. This is for the creating new HDFS directory. This is for moving the one path to another path. These paths we have specified in the job.properties. So if it is okay, we will end. Otherwise, we will move to the both cases. Currently, we are moving the to end. So generally, if you get any errors, we will move to the kill job. So we'll move to the this kill node. We'll move it. So these are the different actions, and these are the different control nodes. So these things we need to move to the particular directory. So workflow application path, whatever I have shown in job.properties. So we need to move to the that path. So here I have moved to this path, users Renu, Oozie project, and workflow.hdfs. So this is the my workflow. This is my Oozie project. So here we can see the whatever the workflow and job properties. What are the lib directories we want? We'll those lib directories we can move to lib file. Now we'll try to execute this example. So I'm going to create one directory in HDFS. This path Oozie project and Oozie. I'm going to create Oozie dir, and also I'm trying to move one file wordcount.txt to this directory. So first I will check whether this path is users read WC input. Okay, instead of that I will load. So I'm going to load this word count.txt to HDFS. So the sample data I will move to the HDFS. We can use copy from local or we can use the put also. Both commands are same. Put count.txt. So it is moved. So this file word count.txt. Okay, this is the input. So this input I'm trying to move to the some other folder. This is the destination directory, and these two operations I'm going to perform. So first operation is creating one directory, one sample directory, and one more operation is I'm going to move this word code.txt file to this folder. I'm going to move. So for that we have defined workflow.xml. These are the uh, for creating the directory we are using make dir, and for moving the file we are using move, this one. So like this we can perform the whatever the operations we want to perform, we can perform in the HDFS. Okay, now we'll see how we can execute the Oozie. So this is the syntax to how we can uh, submit the Oozie job. This is the how we need to submit. Before going to that one, we will see the we need to export one. We need to export this Oozie URL. So I will show this Oozie URL. So this is the UI. So what are the Oozie jobs we are running? So we can see the by using this UI. So if you started any jobs, so like this it will be there. So like this we can any jobs is if we have submitted, you can see here. So we can see the what is the status of that one. So whether it is executed, whether it is just submitted, whether it have run. So like this we can do it. I think here we have submitted one job, but it is not started. So first we'll see if you want to kill, how you can kill, we will see that one also. But before going to that one, here the status will be different status will be there. If it is just submitted, then the status is prepared. So if it is started, the status will be running. So it is succeeded, succeeded. If it is killed, the status will be killed. So like this will have the different status. So this job, I think I have previously just submitted, but I didn't started. So if you want to kill this job, so we need to use the command. So this is the command we need to use. We need to use either resume or either kill we need to use. I'm going to kill the job, and whatever the Oozie job is there, we need to define that Oozie job. We'll see in the browser. So here if you observe, the job is kill. So like this, if you want to kill, we can kill. So if any errors are come, if any errors are occurred, so then it automatically it will kill. So now we will see how we can start our Oozie job. So I'm going to submit the job. So this is the URL I need to pass. Configuration, wherever the examples are there, like this I need to provide the job.properties and submit. So this thing will submit to the Oozie server, and it will generate one Oozie ID. This we can see in the, here we can see. If you refresh it, we'll get one more ID. So whenever we just submit it to Oozie, then the status will be preparation status. And if you want to start that job, this is the command. Simply we can give start or information. If you want, we can give information. And we need to provide that Oozie ID. So whatever the Oozie ID we are getting here, so that ID we can start. So here if you go, here it will tell earning or success. I think it is we have executed very simple job, so that is already succeeded. So here we can see, you can go through here, and here if you everything is okay, we will get okay. Other if you get any errors, here it will show what is the error message. So it will get. So now we will go through this Oozie path. Sorry, wherever the input and output path we have specified. So we'll check in that path. First, I have tried to create one directory called Oozie dir. So it is created. Then go to coming to here data. So whatever the data I have copied, so that data is copied to here. So it's base hive. So from word count.txt to I have moved to this data path. So this is how we can perform the operation. So whatever the operations, if you want to, how we can schedule the workflow and how we can run the Oozie jobs. So if you want to see the Oozie jobs, so here we can see. So what is the status of the Oozie job? Suppose if it is any MapReady jobs, so we can directly click on this one. Here we will get the MapReady job ID also. So we can go to particular MapReady job ID. So we'll check the whether it is running properly or not. So this is very Oozie very good tool for the if you want to schedule the workflows. Oozie is the very good tool. So we can define the workflows or we can schedule the workflows. We can do it. Similar way, we'll have the different. If you want, we can. Similar like HFS commands, we can also define the different Hive job, PIP job. If you want, we can define. We will see how we need to write the Hive. So this is how we can specify the Hive. Hive, if you want to specify the Hive action, so like this we need to specify whatever the input path, input output parameters. If you want to specify, we can specify. This is the script file. So whatever the queries we will write, so that file we will specify. So I will show what is that where is here only this file will be there. So in this file, whatever the queries if you want, we can write the queries. So here I have specified create external table and insert override directory. So this input and output directories we can pass as a parameters also if you want to pass as a parameters. So those parameters like this we need to specify. So what is the input directory? What is the output directory? So like this we need to specify the input and output paths also we can specify dynamically. Instead of static values, we can pass the dynamic parameters we can pass. So similar way, uh, so this is how we can do the hive. Similar way we can check the other things. Pig also will have. So here we'll write the pig script. So whatever the pig if you want, you can write the pig script and we will execute that pig script. So this is how we can write the pig script and we can execute the pig script. So for both hive and pig, we can define like this. Whatever the things we can write in one file and we can execute an input output directory we can specify. Like this we can define any Java also we can do it, scoop also we can do it. If you want to bundle jobs and also if you want to define corn jobs also if you want to define corn jobs also we can do it. So corn jobs means how much time we need to for every 10 minutes or when it needs to be started, when it needs to be end. So what frequency if you want to execute. So those things we can define in the, this corn jobs scheduling also we can define. So these things will specify in the uh, coordinator.xml file. So remaining things will specify in the workflow.xml. So workflow.xml we can define any things, whatever the actions if we want, we can specify and we can if we want we can set it. So like this we can perform the different jobs and if you want we can schedule the different jobs. I have one PPT, one PDF, so I will share this also. Whatever the things I have explained, all these things is there in here. Java client API, web server, service API. What are the nodes will be there? Start, end, error nodes. How we will define the different control nodes. Oozie action nodes, how it will be there. The syntax for the action node. How we can define MapReduce job. So we need to specify the job tracker, name node, configuration node, like this. Java also we can specify. If you want to define any, if you want to HDFS, if you want to perform any HDFS workflow, you can do it, delete, make dir, move, ch mode. If you want to define any sub workflow, we can define sub workflow also. We can define fork and join also. If you want to define any decision node means any switch case. If you want to define any conditions if you want to check, we can perform. So parameters, if you want to pass the parameters, we'll define in the job.property. That variables we will use like this, dollar and braces. We'll use the particular variable, whatever the variable, any paths, input directory and output directory path. We can use it like this. So this is the example of how we can we will use the input directory, output directory. If you want to rerun the failed job, you can rerun the failed jobs also. We can run it. So this is the example Oozie workflow. What code words? I will share this PDF. So this is the overview about the Oozie. So like this we can schedule the whatever the jobs we want. HDFS jobs, MapReduce jobs, IURP. We can schedule. We can define the data flow and we can run it. If you want, we can schedule. We can schedule for every few minutes if you want. We can schedule daily 1 hour if you want to schedule. We can schedule daily once if you want to schedule. We can schedule. So like this, we can by using this one we can automate. So whatever the things we are doing manually, so we can define the flow. Whether we can specify the loading the data and If you want, we can move to the other things. So we can specify, and whatever the workflow if you want to specify, we can specify and we can run it. So this is how we can do it the Oozie. An example how we can executing Oozie workflow with big high on scope. So we'll see that one. So this is the example. So how we can load the data, pick and scoop. How we can perform the join. So this is one example. You will see that one. These are the different queries if we want to use. So this is the workflow.xml. Can perform fork if we want to fork. So we are going to perform two operations parallelly. One is scoop node and one is pick node. So by using fork we can separate the as a different nodes. In scoop, what we will perform is whatever the import or export statements are there, we can run it, we can connect it to any database, and if we want to perform any operations, we can perform. So like this, what are the table? So previously we have seen import command. So that scoop command we can do it here. So after that, we'll perform the whatever the pig operations if we want to do. We'll define like this pig action we can specify. Then after completing these two, I'm going to join these two and I'm going to perform hive action. So like this, I'm going to specify hive. So this is the flow. So like this, we can perform the different. We can define the workflow by using different tools. So we can whatever the flow if you want for our project or business project. So we will define and we can execute the workflow. We can define the. So if you want to run it, so simply whatever we can execute like this. We can submit and we can run the job. If you want to define coordinated jobs, you want to define coordinator schedule job using Apache Oozie. So this is the we'll have the coordinator.xml. So here we need to specify the what is the frequency. So what is the name of the scheduler? What is the frequency? We can define as a minutes. And what is the start time? So from which day to which date you need to start that particular job, particular workflow, and we can specify the frequency also. If you want to define the frequency also, we can specify. Like this, we can schedule the for every day or every hour we can schedule. So this is the example how we can different nodes we can do it. So different actions we can execute. Okay, this is the introduction and for all the details about the Oozie. So I will provide all these links to. I will send the email and I will share this video also. Go through this one and you can practice. Okay, this is all about the Oozie different kind of Oozie jobs and how we can run it to Oozie jobs. What are the Oozie workflows we can define. Okay, thank you all.